Alright, what's up guys? Coming back on here with the Houston Texans video feed. I was going to make a pre-game video, but my pal went out of school, so I didn't have time to make one, and then I went home and actually didn't have time at home to make one, so I'm coming on here right now to make a post-game video. So yesterday, the Texans defeated the Tennessee Titans 30-14. And at first, it kind of looked pretty bad for us. We weren't really clicking on offense, and defense was making stops and stuff like that. But there was nothing too amazing to report. There was 3-0 at one point, and it kind of seemed like we were kind of going to be in a dogfight. Tennessee was kind of giving us a game, but then in the second quarter, we tied it up 3-3. Foster scored, and then we were up 13-3 at half. And in the second half, we scored 2 touchdowns, and then they scored once, but then we scored to keep the field goal. And then most of the game was 27-3 pretty much, because they scored at the end of the third quarter, and then the end of the game they scored 2, but pretty much it was pretty much us the whole game. The last touchdown they scored was kind of like given to them. There was only a couple minutes left, and the backups were in, so it didn't really matter. But starting off, defense was good the whole game. I don't know if it was Clowney came back. Wasn't really like the big factor. He's not healthy. He was supposed to be on a limited play count, but William Mercer was down at one point, and he played actually a lot. So it was kind of good to see him out there playing. He's been double teamed and received a lot of attention from off the line. I feel like that helped us a little bit because we saw a little more pressure on the quarterback from like guys like Crick and Ryan Pickett, J.D. Watt. He and Clowney made a couple rushes or hurries for the quarterback, so our pass rush looked a lot better yesterday, and we didn't have to really rely on blitzing safeties and stuff like that, so our secondary looked pretty good. We had safeties over the top or double coverage, and our secondary looked good overall just due to how good our pass rush was and didn't give men a chance to really sit back there and pick apart our defense. Well, had a good game as usual, but the linebacker play was really good yesterday. I feel like we really didn't miss out on Cushing really not being there. Keem Dent played really good, so did Mike Muhammad. Justin Tuggle played good too, so I think Keem Dent, I don't know if he's the better situation right now for replacing Cushing, but he can run. He made good run stops, and he didn't really give any big plays in the past, so it looked good. He caught people if he missed, like if he caught from people from behind and could run. That's what we really need, a linebacker. Without Cushing, we really don't have. With Cushing, we don't really have that ability. Can't really run that good with his knee. So hopefully next week, defense stays how it is. Obviously, we're playing the Eagles. They have a high-powered offense, so it should be a good test for this defense. The offensive line's a little beat up right now, so I feel like if Clowney is going to be another whole week of practice, and be better for next week. And then I don't think anyone else got hurt, or besides Cushing that didn't play. So it's not that big of a deal. I think our defense can step up. They've been playing good all year. It's going to be on our offense, which this game, even though we whooped them, we still had trouble on offense. Fitzpatrick started with no rhythm as usual. We had to wait for the running game to really get underneath them, to really get the passing game going. He had a lot of bad balls yesterday and a lot of misadvised throws. I feel like if we were playing a good team like the Eagles or like Eagles, you could say any team that's winning record at least, they would have intercepted a few passes at least, or tip passes could have went into interceptions. He was very, I don't want to say, just made a lot of poor decisions throwing the ball. He likes to force in this double coverage, and I don't understand when you win the game. Sometimes he tries to make a bigger play than it really needs to be. So, here's what it is. He kind of threw a lot of balls behind guys, hit a couple guys in the helmet. Even one of the throws I remember hit a guy in the Titans, the corner in the helmet. Throws the ball in the dirt sometimes. Just sometimes he just doesn't give his receivers a chance to catch the ball. And the thing with Fitzpatrick that I feel like some people are really worried about is he's supposed to be he's the quarterback now, but we have to look. Eventually, he's not the franchise quarterback, obviously, and say that we keep going on and we go, I'm just take a 7-9, 8-8, 9-7 record, then do we just go back? Like, that doesn't really, even though we're a good record, it kind of doesn't set us to the future because now we don't know what Matt really has to give us. We're not going to really let Savage play, and then next year we'll probably have Fitzpatrick be the starter again, and then it'll be the kind of the whole same 8-8 thing. It'll be like the Matt Schaub of our team now. We really need a, even though we're winning games, it's not like Fitzy's the reason we're winning. I feel like if we put Mallett in the last game, we still probably could have won because the running game was really good. But I feel like if we don't give Mallett or Savage a chance now, next year we could like waste a first round or second round pick on a quarterback and then we could have a guy like Mallett or Savage be able to start. So I don't know what they're gonna do with Fitzpatrick. I guess like he's the veteran, they're trying to make the playoffs, but when it comes to next year, what are they gonna say? Oh, Savage is going to start with Fitzpatrick now, even though he hasn't proven anything. I don't know. I feel like the quarterback situation still, even though we're winning, it's still not what it should be. But hopefully the running game can keep being what it's been, and Fitzpatrick can make smaller amount of plays that he needs to make because he still had a Fitzy game. It was like 220 yards and a touchdown. Could have thrown a couple picks. They went through a couple guys that could have had an interception. Went through a couple guys' hands. So there should have been more picks than there was, but it's what it is. Hopefully next week against the Eagles, he can step it up, play really good, and we should win the game. We could win this game. I feel like our defense is good enough. Their offense is kind of struggling right now, and their defense is pretty good. But I don't know. I feel like we get the run game going, and then the pass game can develop. Their secondary is kind of bad, so if we can set up the run and then beat them deep with Hopkins and Johnson, I feel like we can give them a game. Besides that, I'll be coming on here on Thursday to make another I'll make a preview video, and then probably make a post game after the game on Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. Besides that, hopefully you can win on Sunday. Be 5-4 going to the bye week, and then we play Cleveland, I believe, after the bye week. Now, who do we play at the bye week? Cleveland. Yeah, we play Cleveland at the bye week because it's my birthday, so hopefully we can go on and beat them. Besides that, let's go Texans, baby.